Do you think open houses are only for attracting buyers? The truth is, most agents miss the potential they have to turn open houses into a steady source of new listings. In this video, I am going to share 5 strategies top agents use to convert open house visitors into new clients that need to list their homes. I'll walk you through how to ask the right questions, how to use the form strategy and the form method, and also how to use social media like a pro to generate listings. Now, if you want to take your open houses to the next level and double your listings, stick around. This is a video you don't want to miss. And if you're serious about transforming your business and you want to generate leads for free, I have the links listed in the description below. You can get a hold of me and let's take your business to the next level. Every week, agents just like you are contacting me to make their next move and see real results. Let's chat about how we can build your pipeline together. First things first, let's start off with asking targeted questions. When you are at an open house, you don't want to just chit chat with them and just have random conversations. You want to make sure you are asking the right questions. You need to be strategic. Ask questions like, are you currently renting a home? Or, if you found the perfect home today, would you need to sell the current home you're living in? These type of questions quickly reveal if a visitor will be a potential seller, giving you the edge to convert them into a new listing. The next method that I use would be the form method. This is a must. This is an absolute #1 thing you need to do when you are at an open house. You want to build rapport quickly, and when you use the form method, which is asking questions around the topics of family, occupation, what they like to do for fun, which is recreation, and also their motivations and their desires. This shows that you actually care about the client and you're interested in them and their family. It doesn't just show that you're trying to sell them a house or push a house onto them. This makes it easier to build a deeper connection so that they can know, like, and trust you. And once they do that, they will move forward into either buying with you and also selling with you. This approach builds trust, and when it's time for them to make that decision to sell, they will think of you. But it's not just about asking the right questions and targeted questions. You also need to read people and the different personality types that people have. You need to understand if they're analytical, if they want to dive deep more into the data, or if they're emotional and they want to see more enthusiasm. You have to tailor your approach in order to speak to them how they want to be spoken to, and this is the proper way to prospecting and understanding personality type. Then you will know the more you tailor your approach to their personality type, the more likely they will end up listing with you and selling their home with you. Speaking of understanding people, I've created videos on the form method and also prospecting that go deeper into the strategies. Check them out. I have the links listed in the description below. These resources will help you master the skills needed in order to build a deeper connection and turn these visitors at open houses into new listings. Finally, when you are at open houses, you want to be promoting this on your social media platforms. Now, it doesn't only have to be posted on your feed. Post these open houses in your stories. Show behind the scenes of you being at an open house. The more you associate yourself at listings and at these homes, showcasing your knowledge and expertise on social media, you will be able to capture people's attention. And when you get the attention of others, they will start remembering you as the go-to real estate agent in your city. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that you need to be consistent. Doing this just one time, holding an open house just one time for 2 weeks or even a month, that's not going to get you clients. That's not going to get you listings. Remember, you have to put in the repetition. You have to put in the reps, because the more you do this, the more repetition you put in, the better you get. The better you get at understanding people, the better you get at listening to what their pains and pleasures are and if they need to actually make a move. And when you understand people, you will then in turn create new listings and also new buyers. But open houses are not just for getting buyers. I've gotten many listings from open houses. Because I use these strategies, I listen to my clients, what they needed. If they were buying, sometimes they need to sell. And then in turn, you will double dip. You will represent them as a buyer and also a seller. I'm gonna tell you a story of how I held a broker open. And it wasn't even an open house, it was just a broker open, and a couple decided to stumble in a $1.5 million listing that I was sitting, and they started asking me questions. But I asked them, I did this whole strategy. I used the form method, I used the strategic targeted questions, and then figuring out what their wants and needs were. And I understood who I was working with. I knew the type of personality that they were, then cater and tailor my conversation to motivate them and influence them to work with me. And so I turned that $1.5 million buyer. So they went under contract on that home, and then they told me that they needed to sell in order to buy. So once I figured that out, I then showed them my listing presentation, why I'm the best at selling homes, how to market homes. I showed them my unique value proposition, which I will teach you guys on how to list homes. And once I did that, that in turn created a $2.3 million in volume. So 1.5 million on them buying, and then I also got a listing from them, which turned out to be 800,000. So with that being said, open houses, be consistent, do the reps, get in front of the people, and I guarantee you start using this method, you will start to get more listings. And when you get more listings, by the way, one listing should turn into 7 transactions. Someone sees your sign, you hold an open house for your new listing, you meet a new buyer that turns into a listing in the future. Remember, buyers turn into sellers later on. They don't stay in the homes forever. This is a constant game of follow-up. Always follow up with your clients. And with that being said, use social media, do this method, and I guarantee you, you will generate more listings. Now that you've got these 5 powerful strategies, it's time to take action. And if you want to take things further and learn how to master generating leads for free using social media, connect with me using the links in the description below. I'm working with agents just like you every week to help them level up in their business. And I'd love to help you do the same. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.